Good afternoon, everyone. Today is Monday, May the 14th, 2012 already. I can't believe it. I don't know where this year is going. It's
Absolutely
flying by. At any rate, I'm Tim Bartos. This is my guest, Karen McGann, and I'll share a little bit more about Karen in just a minute. This is a live web chat. I'm the host of 6 on Seniors, which is seen right here on CBS 6 each and every Monday during the noon news with Liz Bishop. And we talk about all kinds of things related to seniors and caregivers and everyone else in between. And this is meant to be an extension of the segment. And today I talked about palliative, yeah, it's a Monday, I can't get it. Palliative care, yes. Right?
Yes.
Or comfort care. And Karen is an expert in that, and she's going to answer whatever questions you might have regarding comfort care and tell us a little bit about the Joan Nicole Prince home, which is where she's from. I'm going to share about that in just a minute. But I want to tell you how to get questions to us, because we want to hear from you. We want to take your questions regarding comfort care, or comments, or anything that you might want to share with us. Please let us know. There are 3 ways that you can get in touch with us. You can get in touch with us through email, and that email address is chat, C-H-A-T, at cbs6albany.com. You can tweet us a question. If you're on Twitter, you can tweet us a question, or you can send a question through the CBS 6 Facebook page. And if you haven't become a friend of the CBS 6 Facebook page, I would encourage you to do so. We now have over 16,000 friends on CBS. And while you're at it, you might want to become a friend of the Baptist Health, Nursing and Rehabilitation Facebook page. And I believe the Joan Nicole Prince home has a Facebook page as well, right?
Yes.
So while you're at it, you can click all 3 of those. we would love that. Or just send us a question through Facebook. Those of you who tune in every week know that I always have a thought for the week. And my thought for this week is, when friends offer to help, let them. Let them.
Great.
And I think that ties in very nicely with the work that you do.
Yes.
And let me introduce Karen McGann.
Hello.
Karen McGann is a human services professional. You have over 20 years of experience with different client populations. You are a patient care volunteer with the Joan Nicole Prince home. You started there in 2008. Is that right? And you've been on the board of directors there since 2009. Right. And the Joan Nicole Prince home is in Glenville. And
it's actually in the village of Scotia.
It is actually Scotia.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I wasn't sure of that. Well, why don't I got you just have to say, Tim, you've said enough. just
okay, I'll try.
Before we get started, though, how was your Mother's Day? Did you have it?
It was wonderful. Thank you. Yes,
I'm
very
glad to
nice.
hear that. That's great. The weather was beautiful.
Yes, we had a perfect day.
Yes, that's great. So Karen, why don't you tell us a little bit about the Joan Nicole Prince home? Okay. You've already told us where it is. It's actually in the village of Scotia. But tell us what it's all about and what its purpose is, and whatever else you have to share.
Okay, well, the Joan Nicole Prince home is what we call a comfort care home. It was established in 2006 and named after Joan Nicole Keating Prince, who was a native of Niskayuna, who lost her battle with lung cancer at age 36. She was a mother of 4.
36.
Yes.
Wow.
And a mother of 4. And her husband gave a sizable donation to start this home, which is a residence for people in the last weeks and months of their lives. In order to come to the Joan Nicole Prince home, you must have a terminal diagnosis and a prognosis of less than 3 months to live, be a patient of hospice, and have what we call a DNR order, which is a do not necessitate or do not resuscitate order.
Right.
The home serves people who cannot remain in their homes any longer, and has bedside care 24/7.
Now, can anyone apply that meets those 3 criteria that you mentioned?
Yes, we look for, in our screening process, what we look for is the person with the most need and the least options. And we choose from there, so that we're serving the neediest of population that we can find.
Sure. Now, you're a very small home. right?
Yes, we are only a two-bed facility, and we are a
Two-bed.
non-medical facility. So it's not as if you are in a hospital. It's exactly as if you were in your own home. And hospice would come in and do the medical management for you and take care of you. If you were in your own home, you would receive a hospice care coordinator. And we do. Each patient has their own hospice case
Sure.
manager.
Same thing as
and
they
we
would
work
receive
with
at
them.
home, or as I mentioned during the segment, that
Yes.
this comfort care can be provided in the hospital, a nursing home,
Right.
at home,
Right.
or at the Joan Nicole Prince home. And
Right.
I have been to the Joan Nicole Prince home, and I have to tell you, it is absolutely gorgeous. It's a lovely home with a beautiful garden in the back, and for anyone there this time of year certainly, and I'm sure it's lovely with the snow too, but to be able to go out and be able to just go out in the garden there and just to you know, take in the fresh air and
Yeah.
see all of nature there. It's a beautiful, beautiful setting. You know.
Yeah, we have a meditation walkway, so you
That's
can go out and walk, or if you're in your wheelchair, one of our volunteers can take you out. You can sit on the porch. We've had picnics out there, and so it is a very, very peaceful and home-like setting.
Very much so.
and-
And very unique, and it blends right in with the neighborhood. It's
Yes,
not set up
our neighbors, which is good and bad, sometimes don't know we're there, which is good because obviously we're not being kind of invasive into the
Right.
neighborhood, but it's bad because we want people to know that we're there.
Sure.
So we do have a little kind of a sign out front, but I actually have friends in the neighborhood, and they say, well, what are you doing in the neighborhood? I said, well, I'm a volunteer at the Joan Nicole Prince home, and they'll say, oh, what's that? So I have to explain to them. But we are getting a lot more well-known in the community. People are getting the idea that we're there, and we're encouraging the community to come in and see and participate.
Sure, sure. Now, we talked about how anyone can apply. What is the cost to?
There
to
is
the
no
Joan Nicole
cost.
Prince home? There's no cost.
There's no cost whatsoever. Basically, what we do is we are dependent upon contributions, memorials. We have some foundation grants and some other grants. We receive no insurance money because we're not, or Medicaid money or anything like that because we're not a
No
medical
Medicaid,
facility.
no federal dollars, no nothing.
No,
Right, right.
nothing like that.
Right.
So the care is free so that people who don't have the means still have an opportunity to be at the home, and those are kind of, again, the people we're looking to serve.
Right. Now, do you have to meet a certain income level to qualify? Or?